Monday night just felt like, hey, time to get into some 49er football again. I guess, I meant to do this. When I first started doing this, I don't know why I started on Monday nights. Somebody said Monday Night Raw, and we don't have anything to complain about now. That's the only thing, though. It used to be everybody's coming in and fighting. But fam, ain't nobody fighting. Thought about it. Jerick McKinnon. We've been used to for how many years? Frankie Gore went how many years? 10 years? North-South runner. And then comes Carlos Hyde. North-South runner. Straight ahead, get out the way, smash mouth football. Now, suddenly, climate change. We're going to get a little used to, because we're not used to this what's coming up. Now we're talking about east, west, north, south, yeah! Speed, and more speed. Oh, I can't wait for the season to go. 80 days to go before it gets to the show. Man, that's going to be crazy, man. I'm telling you. Let me run down Jerick McKinnon. I just want to go over a few things real quick. And it's kind of obvious that Jerick McKinnon is a perfect matchup for what is called Kyle-style football. There's a great article out today by MMQB as to how, if you don't really quite understand Kyle Shanahan's football, check MMQB, the 10 points. If I get some time, I may go over them with you anyway. But how about we refer to what Kyle's running backs coach Bobby Turner said after being asked the question about Jet? His viability in Shanahan's system is just stupid good. Turner says, quote, again, he can run the ball. He can catch the ball. Can I do my Bobby Turner imitation? He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He can pass block. And can finish on every play. When he breaks, you know what I love the most? It sounds like when he says, when he breaks level 2, level 3, he has that explosive speed that can separate him from everyone else. How many times are we going to be watching? We're going to be watching all of a sudden, because as soon as he break that level 3, you're going to see that one dude miss. He'll stumble a little bit, because you can tell his balance is crazy. He'll get his balance to straighten up. Oh, that's it. Oh, man, put your arms down, man. They ain't going to catch no Jet. So, ooh, I look forward to them days, because I know next year I'm going to be doing a man, I'm going to have to get some kind of medication before the season starts, man, because I know right now it's going to be, man, between Jet and also you got Garcon back now. Goodwin's getting ready to go crazy because they can, oh, man. I do love when Turner talks like that. But it's, I feel like I need to have a cigarette after he does that because, it's like that after. You know what I'm talking about. Normally, though, here's the thing about this. Normally, Turner and the Shanahans, they go all the way back to when Kyle's dad, Mike, was coaching. They would go grab a running back, 7th round, 8th round, undrafted free agent. Come here, son. Let me see what you can do. Run 40 yards for me. Cut left. Cut right. Here, see if you can catch this. Come on, I'm going to make you a star. And that would be it, because that's how good these coaches are. That's just ridiculous, all right? That's what they did. Mike Shanahan never went high never pay a whole lot of money until he got good. Never was thinking about picking up no running back in no 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. That's unheard of. They waited till the 5th round earliest, right? Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Because I wasn't lying. Normally when you lying, you start to have problems. This year, Shanny breaks tradition and goes after Jerick McKinnon, who does indeed check all the boxes. The funny thing about that is, Shanahan paid top dollar. Now, remember last year, he went after a fullback and paid top dollar, too. The Shanahan traditions are starting to change. You notice that? One little thing after, and they should. It's the 21st century. They just start altering things anyway. We'll be seeing something like we've not witnessed since the earlier years. Frank Gore, as I mentioned, Jerick McKinnon is. Hey, when you get a chance, go back and look at clips of Wendell Tyler. Way back 49er. I think we maybe seen it. Wendell was just herky-jerky, man. I mean, once Wendell got free, he was gone, man. So, hey, how many yards can we expect from Jerick McKinnon? Why? Hey, who's going to be the number one backup, too? You see, everybody assumes it's going to be Matt Breida right now. It looks like it should be. But, I'm still looking at that Wilson boy. And I'm also wondering is Joe Williams going to finally come out the funk? You just never know. Something could go crazy all of a sudden as we get closer to camp days, right? One more thing, too. Remember during free agency period, everybody's talking about, hey, get Dion Lewis! Get Dion Lewis! Even I didn't pay much attention to Dion Lewis. I didn't know Dion Lewis from Ruben Lewis, from Sarah Lewis, from Jack Lewis. So, I watched a little clip of him and I saw him. I said, oh, okay. He can catch pretty well, too. Okay, that's what Shanahan needs, huh? I had no idea he was going to get. Dion Lewis is like Jerick McKinnon light. If you still want Lewis, are you satisfied with Jerick? Is that okay? Because I'm looking at the comparison numbers, and I see Jack could take out 40 yards in 4.38, and he has been caught at 4.35. He's 5'9", he's 205 pounds, but I'll be damned. Have you seen Jerick lately? Jerick's put on some size. That ain't the same Jerick McKinnon I seen ending the Minnesota Vikings season. Maybe he lost weight during the course of the season. But Jerick, dude, is swole up. I mean, Jerick looks huge out there. I was looking at him standing next to Juice. Their arms are nearly the same size. And Juice. Juice has got them prize-winning arms. So, he's got it down at 205, but the dude dribbled 225 off his chest 34 times. Hey, let me ask, anybody who lifts, you get your lift up to 230, you get into the 240 club, but when you warming up around, the average guy starts about 180, 185 warming up, then he goes on up to 225 and starts putting the plates on, right? Do you ever remember a moment that you thought you could throw 225 up 34 times? See, if I was in the committee, I'd call Jerick in for drug testing. Hey, but don't do that. Now, anyway, Dion Lewis, Dion's 5'8", 195. He runs a 4.57. When you're that size, you need to run faster than that for me to be thinking about putting you on my team. Here's something else, too. He got underneath 225. He only threw it up 17 times. He is no Jerick McKinnon. The report on him is Lewis is quick, compact running back who can make defenses miss, but may lack the pure size and power to become a full-time starter in the NFL. Lewis is quicker than fast and lacks true home run speed for the next level. So meanwhile, he have been got away, and here come the safety. Here come the other corner. Bring your ass down here, what you doing? So, we don't need that. Yeah, hey, tell you what, family. Oh, let me, Civic Sport injected! Thanks, fam. Give me a Niners. Oh, you're right. Niners! I tell you what, I can love doing that. Eric Sanchez, what's up, fam? Jerick's got the money. I mean, Jerick's got, thanks, Jerick. Jerick puts down his prediction is what I was going to say. 1,200 rushing yards, 500 passing. Jack, when I put down 1,500, I thought I was going crazy. Eric Sanchez? Yeah, I just said that. I thought I'd went crazy, but I'm glad to see somebody is a little bit crazier than I am. John Milner, thank you. Let me pronounce that right? Milliner. Yeah. Me a quick shout out to the chat. Who's that from? Nick Ramirez says, Jet! Civic Sports ejected FB6. What up? Civic Sports also says, don't forget the cheetah. Change his name to Cheetah? I kind of like that. The cheetah would be Flash. But Flash already uses Flash, so we can't change his name. We needed a fast guy. We got cheetahs on defense, right? Tavarius Moore. That's pure cheetah. Jeff Tan. Jesus overreaction. I say 1,850 yards. Breda, 900, 360. Go hard not with a Breda in rotation. He won't. Go hard believes said, yeah, no, he won't be able to get all that with you know, and Breda's development here could be interesting. I want to see what he looks like. Go hard goes on to say the Jet will catch over 50 passes this year, though you can write that one down. Yes. Prudell Jacobs, what's up? Yeah. John Burns Sudberg, what's good? Nana Empire. Nana Joe, hey. Go hard. Big Ronnie Bow. What is it, my dude? I like this. Ronnie Bow. I may change my name. I like that. Corey Owens says, what up, Empire? YMSA. I'll get back to you in a second. Not Empire. Been a sad day for me. Hopefully some Niner talk can cheer me up. I hope so, fam. God, I like to hear about none of us having a bad day. Niner Joe Empire, let's do this, Niner Empire. Faithfuls, yes. And Jesus is my King 777. Did I miss Jacuzzi? James is always sitting in the jacuzzi. He's a cool dude. No, you didn't. George Ortiz says, I love my 49ers, but Mexico won, yay! And they were an underdog. That's what I like about that. Mexico coming in there and beat the Germans? What? Nobody's seen that coming. Hey, through the night, what's up? 49er, love it, 1999 VGCPAUTTPEDCP Niners! Anthony Anderson, sup, 49er fans? Sup, Anthony? Ray Arvizu says, Ray the dog bounty troll hunter is here. What up, Empire Familia? Daniel Serrano, does Ronbo know about Jacuzzi? James? Let's go check and see if Jacuzzi, if I see any bubbles coming up, what we got to look for is if James reaches over to look like the edge and picks up a champagne glass, that means he's already in Super Bowl winning mode. Hey. James! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Come on in, James!
Hello?
Yeah.
What's going on?
James, you going on, man? What's up?
Hey, brother, I'm just sitting here. I thank God to be in the land of the living and to see another day. And I'm just looking at it all today, you know, where they're asking the questions about Jerick McKinnon and the rest of the backfield. I'm going to tell you, I think this backfield that we've got, the way Shanahan has put it all together, I think they're going to surprise some people. And the reason why I say that is because let's look at last year. I believe it was the Rams game. When Carlos Hyde, they threw him a screen pass or something. He was wide open and bobbled the ball and missed it. They came.
More than once.
And Shanahan took him out the game. Here enters Breeder. And it was something like a misdirection play. Man, did you see how fast that kid ran them 40-something yards, man? I'm talking about cheetah, like leopard chasing a cheetah getting chased by a leopard quick.
We got to change his name. Then, I like that for Breda.
Then you got Jerick McKinnon, who when you look what he did to us that year we played Minnesota.
Last year.
I
That
mean,
was him
last
with
year
coast to
when we
coast.
played the Vikings, he went coast to coast on us like it was just a normal day playing a football game. Now, him and Breida in that backfield, and then mixing it in with Joe Williams and possibly that other kid that they
Jeffrey Wilson?
Jeffrey Wilson. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I do believe Shanahan has got a philosophy about how he wants to play games and dictate that, yes, I am the best offensive mind in football, and my team will leave you speechless from my offense, okay, as well as my defense. But my offense, they're not just looking to win. I think they're looking to win in a catalyst way. Like, okay, we seen the Patriots do things like come out, throw 20 or 30 passes in the first half, run about maybe 8 running plays. Well, I think Shanahan is probably contemplating, okay, the first half, we're going to run screens, deep routes, and short intermediate routes. Run the West Coast offense as much as we can with passing. And in the second half, running Jerick McKinnon, as well as Matt Breida. Running those two and then bringing in Joe Williams and this guy Wilson. You understand? Now you basically, what I'm saying is, believe it or not, I actually believe there's going to be some games where we may actually have over 300 yards rushing from our running backs. Now, I
Woo!
know it sounds
No!
far fetched, but I'm just telling it like it is because see, a lot of those plays, the running plays that Shanahan is going to run, are a lot of those misdirections. They start out going to the left and they cut it back to the right when the defense is already running and tired and they're looking like saying, "Oh shoot, don't tell me did they run a misdirection, man? I didn't even see him go by me." Yeah, well, he's in the end zone now. Maybe you need to take you something with electrolytes in it and wake your drunk so and so up. Okay?
And James, you know what
And
might be fun also? All of a
what's
sudden
that?
they bring back out of nowhere, because we got the speed. Draw! Draw! It'll be too late.
Listen, really, I'm gonna tell you, those running plays that Shanahan will be running, you could even see it last year when just look at the play with Matt Breida. In the fourth quarter, the defense is sucking wind. They run basically a misdirection play. Okay, he started out to the left, he came back to the right and hit right there, hit right through the hole behind our last center. What was his name? The last guy we had that
Yeah, I
played
know.
center.
You know what's so funny? Because I'm trying to think of
That
his name, as you said.
Yeah, that went to
What?
Miami, the one who
Oh!
they signed with the contract extension. But anyway,
Blank.
Matt Breida hit that hole right behind the center, and nobody could catch him. I mean, it was like a video game run. Now you match up him and Jerick McKinnon, and let's not forget, we got a thunder, sure enough running back in Joe Williams. Joe Williams will beat a defense down, man. Now, with these three right here, I could see it happening all day. The running game of the collection of running backs wind up having something like close to 300 and over 300 yards rushing, and that don't even include the amount of catches out the backfield.
Hey, James, it's Daniel Kilgore, and you know
Daniel
what?
Kilgore.
If we're talking about Westberg, that block is going to be a little more efficient. Well, because we saw Brady get caught by the shoelaces just as he was about to leave. If you
Right.
got Richmond Westberg,
Richburg.
you've got
Western Richburg.
Richburg. Now that block may be a little more efficient. He gets way more often.
Let me tell you, Richburg, Joshua Garnett, and McGlinchey, I feel for that defensive end and that Will Side linebacker on that defense, okay? Because the plays I remember seeing Joshua Garnett in last year before he got hurt, he's a mauler, bro. he's a mauler, hands down. He is not somebody that's just gonna knock you to the ground. No, he will try to plant you and run dead over you. Okay, now with him and McGlinchey and Richburg playing right there in the middle, I mean, these backs, man, we've got to, if they could stay healthy. Now, you look at the year that the Broncos won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning, and they were literally unstoppable. Their defense was basically able to be so great because of the great quarterback play by Peyton Manning. Now we've actually got a younger, better version of Peyton Manning and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh,
and I'm gonna say it like this: a quarterback like that will keep your defense so fresh because they're not on the field that long.
True.
They can come out there, and anytime you've got an opposing team where they're already saying, "Wow, they just 2 drives." That's 2 touchdowns in 2 drives, man. We got to get scoring here now.
And took 8 minutes off the clock. Don't forget about that part.
That's right.
Jimmy has the offense out there all day. I love it.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, that opposing offense on the other team, they're like in a hurry up mode. Like, man, we got to score, man. This quarter's almost over. And
Richard Sherman.
Man, yeah, you got Sherman and Spoon in the backfield with AC and possibly Jaworski. But now at the end of the day, you've got to worry about 56 and that 48 and 51, man.
James, we got to stop there though.
Right there, they look like they came out of a prison. No disrespect to them. But
no, you didn't accidentally use that term, did you?
I'm sorry
he's been exonerated.
Yeah. Well, you understand. I'm just talking about the style of play.
I know,
that thing is real in that defense right now. And I know I got to go. Niner Empire, Niner for life. I can say our backfield will probably average a little over 300 yards rushing a game.
Oh.
Niner Empire, Niner for life. Old school James said that. You can take that to the bank, fans. Just look at what it is.
Go James.
And look at the design of plays, how he's going to run them.
I agree, man. It's going to be tough to stop those guys once they get this stuff down, especially if the offensive line is clicking. James, we'll be looking for you on Red and Gold, man, tomorrow.
No problem. Niner Empire, Niner for life. Love what you're doing, Ronbo. Enjoy, fans. We got a great season coming ahead. Everybody stays healthy, man, and out of trouble.
Oh, no doubt about
it.
All right, James.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, and we move now to Yami's got. It's funny because I see these lights flashing, but you can't see Yami, but I can see his team. Yami, I made a reservation for you yesterday. You told me you wasn't going to be able to make it because you had to go to work, and here you are with 2 days of Yami.
Ronbo, I was at work today. I ran into an Oakland fan. We started arguing for like 5-10 minutes.
Good. I mean, they're out in Philadelphia bothering people too. I can't believe it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, it was all love and respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? I walked in there and she had on the Charles Woodson jersey.
Oh, it was a she.
Yeah.
Salute
to Charles Woodson. You know what I'm saying?
But Yami, was she fine?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna argue?
You know what I'm saying? She had to be like in her 40s, like late 40s. You know what I'm saying? So I walked up to her. I said, "Excuse me, miss." I said, "We'll see y'all in the Super Bowl." So she looked at me like, "We'll see y'all in the Super Bowl." I said, "Yeah, because I'm a Niners fan." So
she must have thought you was an Eagles fan.
She just Oakland this, Oakland that. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out my Niner keychain. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, "Niners!" Like, you know what I'm saying? And Lowe's, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. But
I told the Niners!
At that point, she probably wanted to get away, didn't she? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, don't hurt me.
Look, it's all love. Like, all right. like it was all love though, Ronbo. Like, you know what I'm
I believe
saying?
it.
With the McKinnon and Joe Williams
Yeah.
and Brady. Yo, that shit crazy. Now, we might be leading the league in offense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Really? Seriously, no jokes allowed. I mean, that's true. I mean, really, that's a lot of offense out there, potential offense. And I mean, you got that kind of coach that's gonna every guy on the field that ain't on the offensive line is a weapon. Man.
Right. Dire. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, the 3-head monster. Like, yo, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, salute to Mr. James, because like he be on this job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I ever make it to ESPN, we up there. We cussing out Stephen A. Smith. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that'd be scary.
No talk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith.
Because look, like Ronbo, you know how many run plays and you know how many screen plays, and like this is what's going to make us better when we do play good teams. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Defenses are going to be so confused. Them pre-snap movements are going to expose the defense. Kyle Shanahan's going to be...
Ronbo, imagine when we go on our away games. You see what I'm saying? That's going to help out, Ronbo.
I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we do got to go to Kansas City, when we do got to go to hold up, do we go to Denver? I think we go to Denver.
I think Denver comes to us for a change. Maybe. Yeah, that's a good. I think Denver comes to us. Do we play Denver? I think Denver comes to us.
Yeah, because we played the AFC West this year.
Ooh, that's right. So we have to play Denver. I think they come to us. So we don't have to go up into no mile-high altitude getting tired. That's advantage 49ers.
We got Oakland. Oakland, coming to Santa Clara.
Yeah. I think we got to play the Chargers.
Oh yeah. Yo, Ronbo. My little cousin. He Viking and a Chargers fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm chopping at his neck twice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Chopping at his neck. I like that.
My cousin Pimp. He always was a Vikings and a Chargers fan.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? This year we play the Vikings and the Chargers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I've always been, people who have like an AFC and an NFC team. I've never been able to do that. I don't know. How do you like one? I used to try a long time ago to appreciate the Raiders, but I couldn't do it. And, so it's pretty funny. I still can't do it. We'll get it.
The only thing that I respect about Oakland, I respect Oakland because, Ice Cube, Pop, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but Cube is
Oakland family too, like, you know what I'm saying? But, I ain't a Raiders fan. I'm a Niners fan. Always have, always will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny. You mentioned them names. I mean, when Thug Life was at its peak, every thug was a Raider fan. This is why you got all the rappers, especially all the gangster rappers. Everybody, all of them love the Raiders because Raiders are like the criminals of the NFL. It was a joke, man.
I don't know, I salute because, I do remember the Jeff George days, the Rich Gannon days, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respect that, you know what I'm saying? But I became a Niners fan when Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, I mean, the Eagles was beating them like 42-10. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, and they came back and won the game. Now, I'm going to keep it a bean. My first NFL team was the Washington Redskins, but I was only a Redskins fan for 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying?
Only 2 weeks? That's got to be the shortest.
Yeah, because I mean, at the time, I mean, Joe Gibbs was in his prime. I mean, Mark Ribbon. Mark Ribbon. He was killing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, after that 2 weeks, like I mean, like I seen the Niners and the Eagles go at it, and I mean, they was bombing us. It was like 42-10. And then, like, all of a sudden, you just seen Joe Montana go to work. You know what I mean? Jay Rice, Tom Rathman, Ricky Waters. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was like...
Look at him rattling off them names, man. The dude's like, got that down. He ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was crazy. And, you know what I mean? I've been the Niners fan ever since. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, hey, you know, in that case, you got to miss Joe Theismann getting his leg broke by Lawrence Taylor. That was nasty.
Right.
Ooh,
That was crazy. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I mean, we got. Go ahead. We got to go. Yeah, I mean, we go. We got to go.
Ronbo.
I'll be looking for you tomorrow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Niner Empire. You know what I'm saying? Yizzo! I'm out. I love y'all. Earl.
We love you, Yamin.
I love you, Ronbo. Niner Empire. On the Raiders.
And can you imagine that lady in the restaurant? Yamin went over there. Yo, little girl, what's going on? What you doing with that Raider stuff on? Yamin. If he Yamin though, the boy, she must have been. Cause see, we know Yamin. Oh my God! It's down. Somebody says we have a problem with the Zoom in. Try again. You should be okay. I think it should be okay. Bill!
Yeah, what's up, Ronbo?
Bill. It's 80 days away. You usually come in around day 45. I'm honored by this early call. You must smell a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I would a Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna see that.
Yeah.
I hear we were talking about them picking up Des Bryant and possible Terrell Owens return, which I don't want that, to be honest.
Well, hey, Bill, what do you have against Terrell Owens? You know, I get in this conversation a lot, and I ain't mad at Terrell because if you know the whole story. But anyway, what do you have against Terrell Owens?
He's gonna be the front cover of Madden Football. The new Madden. If you hadn't heard of Madden Curse, then
Terrell Owens.
there you go. Yeah, to talk about putting him on the Madden cover of the 2019 edition.
Okay. I'm gonna wait on this one, Bill.
So
but
if he's not on the Madden, then I don't mind getting him. But I think it would actually make a good distraction for young receivers and to teach them a few things. I don't know if we're going to get a Super Bowl this year. I mean, I think it'd be nice, but I think there might be a little bit more work that might need to be done.
yeah. You know, every year a team wins a Super Bowl and they probably didn't believe. Well, you know what? They had to believe it. I wonder, though, if the Eagles really thought, because, you know, the Patriots believe they're going to win the Super Bowl every year. But did the Eagles really believe they were going to win the Super Bowl? Were they even going to be in the Super Bowl? So I'm thinking any team, any given year, if they do it all right, it's possible.
Well, yeah. That's true. We'll see how it goes, but there could possibly be another a Philly repeat possibly in the making.
You see the Eagles win it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. They lost some pieces on that defense. I think they were pretty valuable. There's key players. All these winning teams lose key players, and then the next year people wonder what happened. I tell you, we'll see. Because that's what I worry about, Bill. If we have an incredible year, watch our kids start saying, "Listen, we wouldn't have had that game had it not been for me. I got to get paid. Because I got to get paid, guys. As soon as you start winning, here they come. I don't care if they're the second-year rookies. I got to renegotiate this contract. I'm sorry. I'm not coming to camp. I'm not coming to OTAs. I am not until you call me into the office. It's a worrisome thing.
It also depends, can Reuben Foster get out of that hump that he might be in after that legal issue? I mean, that was a lot of questions asked about that as well.
Do you mean as far as his playing? Whether he's going to be fine or not? Did you notice how quiet Reuben is? The media's not bothering him. They're not writing things up on him. He's not getting into the camera's face, or the camera's not getting in his face. I think they told Reuben to lay low. So he's focusing. Really focusing, and God help the teams we play this year. But you know what I'm wondering about, Bill? Why hasn't Goodell handed down he hasn't said a word. How come? What is he doing? Is he going to say nothing?
They're going to give him a suspension this year. Whether it's a 6-game, a 4-game, he's going to get a suspension. And that's going to happen in the most critical games we got. I mean, our first 8 games are the critical games that will define what we do this season.
That's
coming
true,
up.
actually.
So
the second half of the schedule is laid back. That's true. If we get to the first part of the schedule winning 4 of 8, look out for the 49ers. 5 of 8 would be ooh, man. Oh.
But, if we don't do nothing this year, we got next season, because that's when the Rams are going to fold up with their salary cap problems.
Bill, I want to beat the Rams now. I can't wait until next year. Beat that Rams ass now. I want to beat them so bad. Running around paying all that money. They don't have Aaron Donald yet, and he's not happy. An unhappy Aaron Donald might play harder, though, wouldn't he? He wants to get traded or some of the team. Oh, God.
Well, we'll see how it goes this season. I'm paying attention to a lot of the off-season stuff, and not much noise out there. The media gives us an 8-8 season, a 9-7 season. I think we might go 12-4, 13-3 if we stay focused.
And Vegas is in there at 10. Yeah. So the numbers are everywhere. From what did you say? You said 12.
12-4.
Yeah. See, so 10, you got an 8. So actually, Vegas might be right. People are from 12 to 8. Yeah. So probably 10 is the number. I hope it's better, because I'm going along with the 13-3 people. But yeah, we'll see.
It depends on if Ruben starts at the first critical games. It's all going to matter.
Man, if Reuben Foster could just play against Vikings, perfect. And he could take 6.
I don't think we need to worry about Minnesota. We got a victory for sure against them.
No,
I'm not really concerned about them. So
I just want to be full potency. If Reuben's in that first game, Dalvin Cook, he already knows Reuben real well. He got slammed to the ground after making a catch in preseason last year. He's probably still wondering what that was. I was Reuben Foster, Dalvin. Let me help you out.
I think we got to worry about the Packers, the Raiders, the Giants.
Raiders?
And, Raiders.
How come?
There be a sleeper team due to who they got as a coach. I mean, remember, they got Naval Bowman.
No, they don't. Hey. No, Bill, they don't. Navarro Bowman is looking for a job right now, even as we speak.
Why not we sign him back?
Well, we got too many guys now.
Yeah,
that's a subject for another day.
Though.
Bill, we gotta go, but listen, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think we worry, but I'll hit you guys up in probably mid-August and see how things go.
See, I knew it. You're a 40 days out guy, and today's just one of them. We're lucky to hear from Bill. All right, Bill.
All right.
Look for it between now and then, man. All right.
By the way, my girl probably like to say hello.
Is that right?
Say hello, babe.
She wants to say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is my girl, Brianna. She wanted to say hello to y'all.
And Bill,
She'll be new to the Niner fan.
Bill, I'm telling you right now, she has changed you, Bill. You're such a laid-back, calm guy. Before, Bill, you were a little bit crazy. I mean, you were a little loud. You were all over the place. Now look at you. I'm impressed. Good. Take good care of him, Brianna. All right, Bill. We'll talk to you later. Hey, and Bill, if you see anybody in the Kansas City area, tell them to stop yelling and screaming about Patrick Mahomes. He's going to get his brains beat out when we see him. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye, Bill. Yeah, I got to tell you, fam, I am concerned. Why do people keep talking about Patrick Mahomes being awesome? I realize Andy's a good coach. But Patrick Mahomes, did you see that last game he played in? He was okay, but he wasn't any better than Mitchell Trubisky. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with the Zoom. Hey, just refresh your app. And the Zoom should be fine, right? Because we just tested it out. And we wouldn't lie to you. By the way, notice I want to say Jesus is my King 777. And I see Daniel Serrano is our third man in there tonight. Those are our mods. So if they warn you, please take those warnings seriously, as they can be kind of mean. And remember, if you come in and you didn't know, do not use the term Niner Nation. They'll warn you once. Guys, please warn them once. And then you'll probably get the boot. It's just one of them things. If it was me, I might give you more than one chance. Okay, but I'm saying it's no Niner Nation there. It's Niner Empire. Hey. Oh, Anthony McLean. Anthony McLean. See, right? It's going to be on, bruh. 49ers and Rockets rider. What's good, Niner fam? Mr. Joe Pappy. Hey. Empire. Worldwide. Hey, Mr. Pappy. Thanks, Mr. Joe Pappy, man. Yeah, that's right. Huh? Nobody wants to talk about the 49ers right now. So, yeah. You can get on in here. I'm sick with this, man. I mean, whoa, I'm changing my mattress to red and go. Sir Garcia, yeah, what's up, fam? Terrence Hicks, 500 yards passing, 200 yards rushing. 200 yards? Terrence, that's a total? Wait, 700 yards total? 500 yards passing, 200 yards rushing. Hey, some people do think that Jerick McKinnon may not be able to rush from the line of scrimmage. You got to remember one thing. Him and Devontae Freeman are similar in build, and I think Jerick's a little faster. So if you think that Jerick's going to be kind of hitting that hole running north and south, think again. The stretch zone is going to be live. 500 and 200? Terrence, don't put no money on that, man. I don't want to see you lose all that cash. If you do, go bet low, bet light. Sharpshooter says, what up? Yes! Anthony Baker. What up? Much love. Go Niner Empire. Everest Hutchinson, 2,000 total yards. 1,200 yards ground, 800 yards receiving. Oh, my God. Now, Terrence, actually, he maybe have got a little carried away, but it's kind of fun. I enjoyed that. Hey, Sharpshooter. Anthony Baker, what up? Oh, did we go with that one? All right. Deshaun Page. Deshaun the Niner man from New Jersey. Yeah, thanks, Phil. And he says bad things about the Seahawks, Cowboys, Giants.
I'm trying to call.
We are going to dominate the NFC again, just old times way. Hey, I hear somebody. You're at area code 650. Hello. 650. 650, you made it, by the way. I heard you say, I'm trying to get in there. Area code 650. Area code 650. Where are the area code 650? Who are? Oh! Don't let me do it. Who are you? Who? I want to know. Who are you? Who? Hey, where's my sunglasses so I can do like H? Raider fans, it looks like this year you'll have little to nothing to say. Why? Because your victories will amount to little or nothing. Yeah! Oh, are we going back to 650 in Palo Alto? Hey, Palo Alto! Hello!
What up, Ronbo? I'd just like to quickly say, Kyle, if I were Kyle Shanahan, why is there even debate about putting Jerick McKinnon at running back? Because if you were to do that, Breida wouldn't have a spot. And Breida doesn't have the talent to play slot receiver like McKinnon does. So why is there so much debate?
Yeah, I didn't realize it. Is there a debate? Who have you run into to want to debate that?
Yeah, I just feel like there's back and forth about, are you going to put McKinnon at slot receiver or are you going to put him at running back?
No, but they're going to do. He's going to have dual duties. He's not going to be a one-dimensional guy. He's going to be playing both. Actually, both of them are going to have to be groomed in that area. They're going to have to both be efficient at that, and Kyle knows they're both pretty good at that. So Jerick McKinnon, he will line up in the slot, but then again, so will the Juice, and so will Trent Taylor, and there will be occasions when you may even see Dante Pettis. So Kyle Shanahan's going to be moving guys all over the place. There's going to be no way a defense knows what's coming.
Right. Yeah. I think if we have, we have so much depth in that roster that really we can figure out anything against any defense.
So true. So true. And you may even see some weird things coming out of the slot in various formations. This is the thing about Kyle Shanahan's offense. There's no way for a DC to sit down the night before and look at all the 49ers do and come up with a solid game plan. The only thing he can do is tell his guys before the game, to his defensive guys, all right, guys, do the best you can and good luck. It's going to be crazy out there. By the way, Palo Alto, what is your name?
I'm Thayer, Thayer.
Thayer. Glad to meet you, Thayer. Yeah, so, you're going to see, we renamed him, too. We're going to see Matt Breida. We call him Cheetah now because he's so fast. You're going to see Matt Breida on some, most of the plays are going to be designed probably just for him, too. So they're going to be two different guys. They're interchangeable parts. You know what I mean? One's going to be doing one thing, and the other's probably going to be doing something different. You want to keep that defense on their heels. You keep throwing weird things at them that they don't expect. And Shanahan's, wow, that big mind of his for football is going to be doing all of that stuff. So, yeah.
Yep.
There, what else you got on your mind? That's good stuff.
I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I look forward to the season. I think Jimmy G is going to be a big threat.
Oh.
He's just incredible, and he's getting more experience too. He's 7-0 as a starter, and I just see him continuing that. And I don't really think we have to worry too much until week 3. I think until the Chargers game. I think the Chargers game is one of the games that kind of can sneak up on us.
Oh, I agree so much there. That game worries me to death. There's a few teams that I'm concerned with, and that's one of them. The Giants is another. The Packers are always scary as long as Aaron Rodgers lives and breathes. But everybody else, I see the 49ers being able to handle. But those 3 games, I got some real concerns. So we'll see. I agree with you.
And also, Seattle, we've lost to them so many times. I can't remember the last time we beat them in Seattle. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think we could actually do it this year, though.
You know what? I think it was in 2012. Did we beat them in the Super Bowl year? That was 2012. We went to the 2013. It was the Super Bowl. Yeah, we beat them one
Before
time
Russell
out of
Wilson.
2 in 2012.
We've never beat him away with Russell Wilson, which is ridiculous.
No, we never, you're right. We've never beat them in the clink during the Russell Wilson era. That's awful. And now he hasn't got all his guys, so if we go in there and beat him, it's just not the same. You know, because if he had all his
And their
weapons,
defense is all screwed up, too.
yeah, see.
Their defense is all screwed up, too.
But I have no sympathy for him. You know, remember when we were beat up in 2014? All our guys were hurt and injured, and they came in and just manhandled the 49ers, ate turkey on our logo.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. So, yeah, we owe them. And we can't even feel sorry for them that they lost all their people. Because we lost our people the last 2 years, and he just annihilated us every time. Well, you know what? We almost beat them last year there. So, in the clink, remember? Russell Wilson escapes.
That should have been targeting on Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, well, it was. Brian Hoyer was, oh, my God. But that last second play, Doug Baldwin,
Yep.
I mean, Eric Armstead had little Russie by his feet. He couldn't bring him down. Wilson gets that pass off. Baldwin makes a catch over Richard. And touchdown, they win the game. We walk off knowing we should have won that game. Oh, man.
In these last couple of years, all he does is run around in circles, and then he somehow finds a receiver, to be honest.
Every week.
I mean,
He has no offensive line. So he's got that down to a science. Russell Wilson can teach people how to run around for 15 minutes and find a receiver. And what's even more crazy, his receivers somehow are finding ways to get open in all that madness. That's weird.
crazy, but man, did it feel good to have them miss the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? They're going to miss him this year, too.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they get to 500, to be honest.
And you'd be right, too. Fair. It's great to talk to you. Get on back here as soon as you can, okay? We're going to go now, and I'll be back for Red and Gold Radio tomorrow, okay? If you get some time.
All right, cool. I'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you, Thayer. Have a good night.
All right.
Yeah. Man, we, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Oh, hey, 49er fanatic, thank you so much. Nicholas Positeri. And look at this. Thanks, Nicholas. And he says, can I get the longest Niners possible? Should I do that now? Because, if I do that, it'll be take up a lot of time. I'll give you one, though. And Jesus, my king, found some loose change on moving the couch kitchens. Jesus, my king reminds me, what is that guy we used to have last year? I got to think of his name. He's got the same sense of humor. Hey, Nicholas. The only reason I stopped is I've been told by my neighbors, the dog, can you hear that dog? You see, and I never made that to put same frequency as dogs' ears, so I have to apologize to that dog every time I see him. Come here, fella. I'm sorry. It's me that makes that noise. Ow. I was trying to apologize. Hey, let's go to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Mr. Fang 3333. Jason, you and he have the same sense of humor. I love it. Hey, DeMille! I wonder if DeMille's left town yet. He might be in Bama by now. It's late. He's in Bama. DeMille! He's checking in with us. Yeah!
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, good to see you made it back safe and sound, man.
Yes, sir. I've been in town back now for, I got back in town maybe about 4 hours ago.
Okay, because
probably about 4 hours ago.
It doesn't take that long to fly. That's not all the way to East Coast flight. It's about 2.5 hours maybe?
Well, let's see. I left the Bay Area at about 7:45 this morning, had a layover in Dallas for about 2 hours.
Oh, no,
and
not
from Dallas to Birmingham. Yeah. Oh, boy, I tell you, I had my Niners gear on, and got a couple of, you know, it was all in fun. Got a couple of dirty looks, but
Yeah.
it's all good. But yeah.
Dallas,
So,
they're never going to get that catch. But go ahead.
yeah. Well, speaking of the catch, I never did get a chance to call in. I've been busy with everything, but Dwight Clark passing, and really was sad, that day, and just
Yeah, it was.
But I wanted to ask you, had you heard them say anything about a funeral or anything? Because I didn't I ain't heard anything about it at all.
Oh, you're right. They may have kept that a real 49er organization thing. They probably didn't want the media in there or
Okay.
anything. I bet you that's what they did because they didn't even.
Okay.
That's a good point. They didn't say a word about that.
Yeah, because I know when Bill Walsh died, they had a real big, ceremony and everything. I thought they would probably do something like that for Dwight Clark, but maybe not. So
They should have, but maybe the family and the players probably wanted it to be just a private thing. Oh, you're right, though.
Okay, that makes
all
sense.
about that.
That
I'm
makes
guessing.
sense.
I could be wrong, though. So,
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. But changing the subject and getting a little more on current news. I wanted to ask you something too. The other day, a caller had called in, and I hadn't heard this, but they said something about Richard Sherman. Said something about Jimmy Garoppolo taking his hand off the ball, or what was that all about? Because I missed that. I didn't get that. What happened?
Know what Rich was doing? Okay, Rich was pointing out a flaw in Jimmy's delivery and something that cornerbacks might be able to pick up on and DC is going to be paying attention to, is he has a tendency to do the same thing upon release. Now, Rich says, when I see him take his hand off the ball, I know to break. So, I don't know what made Rich say that. Maybe they said, Rich, you know what? You want to help us out with this? What we're going to do is we're going to plant a seed in every defensive coordinator's mind in the league. Jimmy takes his hand off the ball. He doesn't pump fake. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. He just fires. You know what, DeMille?
Okay.
There may be something behind that. Because for one thing, Jimmy G's release is too quick for you to think you could. If you're waiting for him to take his hand off the ball and not getting your jump, it's too late anyway. When you think about it, it's kind of funny. Rich said something that actually does not follow. The human body cannot move like that unless that receiver's right on him.
Right. Right.
Somebody got played.
Right. Yeah, and I don't think Richard would intentionally try to sabotage him or anything like that. So it's got to be something else behind that. That's the only thing that really makes sense. So, not sure about that one, but I was just curious because I heard, like I said, I was listening in the other day and heard somebody mention. I was like, what? So okay.
Man, there's people mad as hell about that. You use social media, people are ooh. Yeah, they cannot believe. Richard said that. Yeah. Oh, it's be nasty, but yeah.
Yeah, and I just had just an observation, of my visit in the Bay Area, and because me, I love Niners gear. So one of the things when I was there, just
stocked up,
going in different stores, seeing what they got. And I'm real particular about hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as observations go, lots of Raider stuff, I mean, that stuff was popping up everywhere. It's either, it's like for the 49ers, it's about Garoppolo, and for the Raiders, it's like they're Gruden and just the whole. I was like, wow,
I know.
So, but my thing is, what are they gonna do when they leave? Because all that stuff is still gonna be there. All the stores selling that stuff.
DeMille, you're sounding as if the stuff they got in there now, if they don't get rid of it this year, they can forget about selling it. They can put it on sale for 5, 6, 7 cents a hat, Try to get a little bit of money back. Yeah. Put it on eBay for make us an offer.
Yeah. It's something. That was something,
This is why that's one of the scariest games of the year. You know, DeMille, we have to win that game because the Raiders, they've already been called the team that's going to get beat by a lot of analysts because they've got some things that aren't they've gotten rid of some wrong people. Gruden's still running it like it's back in 2003 or 4. And that's not going to work now with today's systems. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Raiders look like.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I would think that that's a winnable game for us. We should be able to win that one based on you know, some of their losses. You know, I mean, they don't. I mean, is Khalil Mack? Did he ever like come back or? You know, I mean, because I know at one point he was holding out or something like that, and I know they lost Bowman, so.
It's a good
you know,
question.
they got
I
a
wonder if
couple of
Khalil's in
deficiencies.
camp. I know he's not happy about his contract, but I don't know if he's in camp or not because I know Aaron Donald is not in camp. Khalil might not be in camp either.
And you know they lost Crabtree. He's in Baltimore, so
I know it. And Amari Cooper all of a sudden developed a case of the dropsies. So, you know, they picked up a couple more receivers. So Gruden picked up Latavius and also picked up Aaron Rodgers' favorite guy. But he's, what is he, 35? Jeremy.
Oh, you're talking about Jordy Nelson.
Jordy, yeah. Jordy's, I don't know what Gruden is thinking. But
that's going to be a tough one for them to pull off because, I mean, you know, because I don't know. I think we should be ready for that one. I mean, we've got youth on our side, you know, and I mean, they are playing in our house.
Yeah.
What I like about that, if I'm not mistaken, that Raiders game, it's like further on into the season. It's not like early on. It's like, you know,
so the 49ers
the midway part of the season.
Yes. 49ers will be all up in that playbook. DeMille, I tell you what, we're going to go. And I hope you got some time to come on back tomorrow, too. All right? Sure
will.
All right, DeMille. Have a great night, fam.
All right. Niners for life. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. So if you're concerned about DeMille, he is back after being here for the Saturday picnic. Hey, Civic, I like that idea. And thank you. Civic says, Jesus needs a call-up. We'd love to hear from Jesus. I got to tell you the truth. I've been calling Jesus ever since I can remember and asking, could I just get a few words? And I'd always get that, you'll get the signs. Don't keep asking me to call. I'm not calling. And I'm not going to talk to you. She's looking for the big wow. Hey, and there's Rose Madison. And it says, next time Yamin is on, you have to take a shot every time he says Yamin. I do, don't I? I'm going to try to get in between them Yamins. I like that. It's always fun anyway. Nicholas Pasteri says you should do playoffpredictors.com live. Playoffpredictors.com. Is that a website? I gotta go check that out there. Because you always see the most fun kind of people at those kind of websites. And normally there's 49ers in there. We're scattered throughout those huge, massive gatherings, right? But there's always that guy that's arguing, because we can always find somebody to argue. There's always a guy that's arguing with somebody that's either a Patriot fan, a Raider fan, or nowadays it's a Rams fan. I love to piggyback on my Niner brother. I get right up in there, and that's just so much fun. And I just write in there, bitch, do you know what's getting ready to happen to your team this year? You are on our schedule. The best thing you can do is see if we can find some kind of way to get you some mercy. What was your team last year? You just get in. I get into that. And Nicholas also says it's a site where you can predict every game and record. Okay, I'm going to do it, Nicholas. Thanks for the heads up. You hear that beat? That's the rhythm of a dynasty. on its way back. I can see that vision now. Red and gold. Big pipes coming out the back. Flames on the side of the machine. Imagine Big Daddy Roth. You remember Big Daddy Roth? How old are you? Hey, Jeff Tan Ronbo. I thought your name was Jeff Tan Ronbo. It's a good name. It's Jeff Tan. The type of guy to carry a man purse. Hey, there's nothing wrong with carrying a man purse. I have a couple in my closet. I was hoping nobody was paying any attention. You know, you get keys, everything get heavy in the pocket. If you're wearing a certain kind of clothes, you don't want them dragged down by those things. Ooh. So we go to 843. 843 area code. Hello. 843.
Yo.
843. What is your name, fam?
Oman.
Oman? Is that O-M-A-N?
First time on.
Yeah, Oman. Oman, was that right? O-M-A-N.
O-R-M-O-N.
Oh, O-R-M-A-N, Oman. Oman, what's up, man?
Yeah, Oman.
Come on, you welcome in there,
going
fam.
on?
Hey, man, we talking about Jerick McKinnon and how many yards he's going to paste up on people this year and how Kyle Shanahan's going to use him to abuse defenses all over the league. I mean, him and Matt Brady going to hurt somebody this year. We can feel this one coming. Oh!
Yeah, I can't wait, man. You know, I'm in South Carolina.
Hey!
You know, I only get to the Bay Area like once a year. I usually try to get to one game.
All right.
So I can't wait, man. I would love to see Joe Williams get his stuff together, man, and try to make an impact. But I don't know.
I like Joe too. Really, in that game against Kansas City last year when he did that great run, I said, "Oh, that's yeah." And then he had the issues. But man, I hope he gets it together too. Man.
Yeah. But Britta got that he got that speed we need, man. So it's looking like not looking good for him. I know that.
I know, but you know what? They might keep 3 running backs. It's just, man, you know they have to keep 4 if they keep Joe because they got Mostert is going to make the team no matter what because he's just the ace on special teams.
That's special teams, yeah.
Yes, I don't know how many running backs they're going to keep, and maybe put Jeffrey Wilson on the practice squad. And, of course, the Seahawks will come and get him right away. I already know that. God. Seahawks are
they hurting anyway.
They're such a sleazy team. They don't pick off anybody's practice squad except ours. Because I went down and checked that out. Why they only come to our practice squad? Sup with that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We got a couple of Seahawks fans. I work at Boeing in South Carolina, so, you know, we got a bunch of people from Seattle that work out here, moved down here, man.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, they don't have anything. They can't bother you this year. They took the fangs off of them. They took the claws off.
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks look like they got Russell Wilson. After that, I don't know how dangerous they could possibly be.
Everything else is suspect.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. They won't admit to be in rebuild. Man. So.
Yeah. But I can't wait, man. We weathered the storm, man. I think we weathered the storm, and I think we got everything in place this year, and I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah. It looks that way, though. You know, when you see things falling together like they're looking now, it's pretty clear. You always get them haters the last couple of years. Man, y'all got so many holes, man. Need to change the name to San Francisco Swiss Cheese. What? Man, y'all can't stop nobody. What you gonna do on defense? You can run all day on that defense. Remember when that was the dude who said that year was telling the truth. They did run all over us that year. So, you know, ooh, man.
It was man. I was at the game when we played Dallas in San Francisco when Bowman got hurt. and I had a Cowboy fan with me, one of my best friends. And when Boomer didn't come back after halftime, I looked over to him. I said, "Y'all gonna run it down our throat." And Ezekiel Elliott had a field day out there, man.
Couldn't do nothing
We
with
had no
Zeke.
run stopper.
Didn't
Yeah,
he
we
have
had
over
no
200
run
yards?
stopper.
Yeah. I think Zeke had
He
250.
had a big game.
I think he had 213 yards. Oh.
Yeah, he had a big game. He had a big game.
What was it?
But
God.
I think we'd be all right now, though.
I hope I'm wrong on that. Was it 145? Only one person's got 213. That was Thomas Rawls. And Thomas Rawls ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody, man. It just made us look like we didn't. It was ridiculous, man.
Oh.
But, but hey, man, this is my first time calling in, man. Like I said, I'm just getting in tune with your show, man. You do a lot of great things.
Well, thanks, Jordan.
I hope I'll be able to, call back in another time.
Be looking for you too,
Thanks for letting me call in, man.
I appreciate you calling in. And let me know when you come to the States, what game you're going to. We want to check in with you. All right?
Yeah, man. It should be the Raiders game. That's the game I'm looking at.
Oh, boy, that's the one.
That's the game I'm looking at.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
that Raiders game, and then I'm gonna go to Tampa Bay game. That's only like 5 hours away from me, from where I'm at in South Carolina. So I think I'm gonna go to that one too.
And you know what? When you'll run into the Mike the Hitman Hart, you gotta let him know. We'll hook y'all up. You'll love him.
Oh yeah, man. I hope so. Yeah, I'm on the show now, man. So I got, like I said, I'm new, but I'm in tune now. So I'll be on it a lot more now.
All right, fam. Be looking for you too. I'm on.
All right,
Have
man,
a great night, man. All right.
All right, man. You too. All right,
you.
later.
Yeah. And and Terrence wants to know, you think Ruben could slip through the cracks? See, honestly, I don't know. What is Goodell? Is he still got his people out there investigating? And I always wonder, what does that mean? The NFL is going to investigate this, and we'll pass our judgment on this at another later date. Well, what is your investigation going to do? You're going to send people around and re-question everybody? I don't get it. George Calderon, Jimmy Unstopolo, the next GOAT. I like that. I like that a lot. Daniel Garcia always shows love to his supporters and shouts us out. You know, Daniel, man, come on, man. We fam, man. T Breezy. Bad to the bone. Hey, was it hashtag Niner fam, hashtag Niner Empire 831. Hey, Daniel, Niner Empire 831. Is that where you at? Where are you located, man? Yeah, we'll find out more about that. Meanwhile, dun 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 bad dun 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 bad dun 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 bad to the bone dun 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 bad dun 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 dun. We was on 10 and we was out 20. And where do I put this line? We was 20 yards out from the goal line. Dun 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 dun. I looked up at Jimmy G. Dun 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 dun. I said, "What you gonna do now?" Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna hit George Kittle. Dun 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 dun. I got options. Boom 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 boom. I got options to the left. Dun 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 dun. I got Pierre Garçon. Dun 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 dun. I got George Good. I gotta develop this, guys. But in the meantime, bad. Corey Owens says 901 Niners, Memphis, Tennessee. What? What's happening, Memphis? And Daniel Garcia, Salinas, California was at. Hey! Thank you, Daniel, for letting me know about these numbers, man. Empire 831's in Salinas, California. We just saw Memphis, Tennessee. We be. That's why we call ourselves an empire. We're more than a nation. We eat up nations. Christopher Gray, 49ers Empire 817 to 916 to the 916. Yes! We move to. Oh, it's the Razor's Edge. Razor. Wait for it. It's the bad guy.
I was trying to do that earlier for Yamin, but I guess you guys didn't hear it. He was a Redskins fan. Did I hear that correct?
Yeah, he started out for 2 weeks.
I don't. You say a Redskins fan. Kind of pick your team like that, like.
It was a long time ago. I gotta admit, there was. Well, I think I was about. Man, was I 11, 10, 11, somewhere in there? I actually had a little respect for the Raiders. So, we all went through our moments in time when we really were a little confused. And then when I started playing, I didn't pay no attention to the Raiders anymore. I thought they were kind of funny. But, we all straightened up at some point. There's a lot, I've talked to people who are Rams fans and not actually. I really don't want to mention their name, but I really do think they bandwagoned onto the 49ers in the 90s. But it happens. But Razor, what's up, man? What are you thinking here tonight, man? I'm talking about the running back situation. Razor, we gotta get ready for a new kind of football, man. We ain't seen nothing like we're gonna see this year. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I agree. McKinnon will get I think I said it once we picked up McKinnon, 1,300 or 1,400 all-purpose yards.
Wait, what? What's your numbers?
1,300 to 1,400 all-purpose. And he has to. I mean, if you're gonna pay him that much money, you got to give him the ball.
Yeah, come to think of it,
He's the fourth highest paced running back?
It got to be, right? I see Kyle putting him in space as much as possible, though. This is why I'm wondering how good his ground game's going to be. He's going to run that stretch, though, because Kyle, he will run that stretch. No, you're right. He's going to get plenty of chances to get ground yards. But I still think he could be as good as Devontae. They got the same kind of ability, same kind of talent. I just don't know if our offensive line is as good as Devontae's yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, so from what I've read and heard is that McKinnon didn't really fit the Vikings offense. It's more of a power run. And when it wasn't much of a zone team, but yeah, I mean McKinnon's too small to be in a power run. I mean, he has to be in the zone like a Freeman. That's why Freeman's so good at it.
Yeah.
Freeman is a little more bulkier than McKinnon, probably bigger in weight. But McKinnon is strong, but I mean, Freeman's frame is bigger.
Hey, how big is Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook's a big boy. I'm not sure the exact numbers, but he's pretty big.
Because, when you look at him on the field, he doesn't look any bigger than, what's his name over in New Orleans? They look about the same size. He may be but he doesn't look that big to me. We should have did a straight-up trade. Who?
No, Cook is pretty built.
Is he over 210, 215?
Oh, yeah, he's big.
Because the way
he's fast and he's big.
Yeah, because the way Ruben laid him out that night, I thought he might have been kind of light, man. Damn, Ruben.
Well, even Ruben can lay out anybody. He laid out, what's his name? Boone. He laid out Derrick Henry. Those guys are double his size. He can lay out anybody.
That's rage. When Ruben hits a guy, it's more than just muscle. It's anger or something too, man. Just bam. Because you're right. The Rhino came around there and Ruben laid him out like it wasn't nothing. See, I says, what? Whoa. And Ruben hadn't even been working out that much.
Yeah, if you get lower than the other guy, you'll beat him. Like, I remember we were playing Seattle. I think it was the championship game. It was back in the Harbaugh days. Upati was pulling, and Cam Chancellor just put Upati on his butt.
That was embarrassing. Cam Chancellor.
The last time
is a horse, though. That's a strong dude. If he gets leverage right, man.
Yeah, last time we beat him was in 2013.
Right? But listen, we went to the Super Bowl in 2013. Now, that means we just came out of the 2012 season.
No, actually, it was 2012 was a Super Bowl year.
Right, but in January, the Super Bowl still goes into the next year.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
2013, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the last time we beat Seattle, period. In their house or ours. Man.
Yeah, Alex Smith was the last one to beat him in Seattle.
And what was that, 2011, 2010? Was Russell Wilson...
2011.
Yeah.
No, they had Tavares Jackson.
Yeah, little Rusty wasn't there yet. We've never really beaten Russell Wilson like I want to beat him. And now if we beat him, I'm going to feel sorry for him, Razor. You know why? It's not really fair. I wanted to beat his ass with all his boys. See, like this, I can't even appreciate it. Man, I
agree. I wanted them at their best with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. Not now. I mean, he don't have an O-line. He has like 3 running backs. He has Doug Baldwin, but
that's it.
I mean, he's gonna get beat up. He has no O-line.
He's got no tight ends. Jimmy Graham left him. Jimmy Graham wasn't blocking anyway, and they never did get along with Jimmy Graham very well. Actually, the other guy that plays tight ends better than Jimmy Graham as far as blocking goes, because Jimmy Graham added his contract. I don't block. Okay, I'm just you just throw me the ball. That's all I do. So, man, he's gonna get killed this year. Rage, this may be it. They may carry little Rusty off on the cart, man. Because how many years? 4 years they've not had an offensive line. That's a lot of beatings. He's averaging over 40 sacks a year. He's going down. He's hitting the ground a lot. That's got to be taking its toll. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, but speaking of Jimmy Graham real quick, he went to Green Bay. I'm more worried about Green Bay than I am Minnesota, to be honest with you. I mean,
yeah, Aaron Rodgers knows how to use Jimmy Graham. Yeah.
You give Rodgers a defense, Ronbo, and
ooh,
that team would be unstoppable. Like last time he had defense, they won the Super Bowl.
I agree, man. I told you, man. I penciled them in. I'm worried about them. And Giants, of course, the Chargers, Green Bay. As long as Aaron Rodgers lives and breathes, there's a problem. Oh my God! All right, hey Razor. I tell you what, man. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you a little later, okay?
All right.
Wait for the car.
Hey. This is for you, Yamin.
Oh, God, I love that.
Ronbo. Peace.
All right, Razor. Have a good night.
All right.
Let's go ahead. Yamin? Yamin's on the phone?
Yo, Ronbo.
Yamin heard Razor.
Yeah, man, I got to reply to this boy named Razor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, every time I say something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got something to say. Is it a problem? You hear me? You know what I mean? It's all love, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm making up my own shit, Ronbo. It's called Dime. I ain't talking about Friday. Yeah, I mean, I got my own shit. We're going to have Dime Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, record that, Ronbo.
Oh, but
like, you know what I'm saying?
It's already recorded now. I'm going to keep it, too. All right?
Dime. Yeah, I mean, you recorded that?
Washington
Ronbo, you recorded that?
Yeah, I did, man. I recorded all of it.
All right, because I mean, the boy Razor, he might got to get a Sweet Tim music. Like, you know what I mean? How Shawn Michaels did Razor Ramon and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. This is my AKA Yamin. You heard me? Atlantis Empire. Damn. Had to put him in his place.
I think you mean Washington Redskins Empire.
Say what?
Washington Redskins Empire.
It's all up, bro. You know what I mean?
All right,
But
guys.
I mean, Ray, listen, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be like every time I call here, you know what I mean? I speak to the Night of Empire. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no car swerving, none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Guess what?
Come on, I'm getting guys. I gotta go, guys. We can continue this battle later, all right? Sweet chin music. I haven't heard that in how long.
I love y'all. I'm out.
All right, y'all.
Hey, Ronbo, die on Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I love y'all. I'm out.
I mean, hey, listen. Let's go to Bethel.
Hey, Rumble.
Bethel, what's up?
Nothing much. Just right here fixing up some stuff I had to do. I would have called earlier, but I was driving, so I couldn't.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with that. Be careful.
Yeah.
Well, tonight.
But I've been seeing some stuff, and I'm all like, okay, people that don't realize, that we're gonna go far, they should realize that even though we lost a lot of those games, what did every team ever said about us when they finished playing us?
Damn.
They all said that we could have been a 0-6 team. We could have been, they all said the same thing because they all knew how good of a team we were. The only thing we were missing is a quarterback because we had rookie quarterbacks. If we would have had Jimmy G in the beginning, that has experience, we would have went far.
Would have been interesting.
We would have dominated a lot of the teams.
Yeah. Because if Hoyer could stay on the field with them teams, Jimmy could definitely stay on the field with those teams.
Yeah, so, only because, we had rookie, quarterbacks, they tried their hearts out.
Bethel,
But,
actually, Hoyer's a journeyman veteran. He's been around for a long time. He was just bad news. CJ, you're right. CJ's still learning. I can't wait to see CJ this year, too. I'll see what he looks like. If he made some strides, if he looks a little different. I'm really curious as to how he looks.
That would, him getting some pointing off Jimmy G, he's going to be a good backup quarterback. And, because, the thing that happened, we could have been a big contender. We would have had, actually, somebody that knew what they were doing in the quarterback position, because all our teams, they were trying their hardest out to try to win a game.
Mm-hmm.
And, because they had Jimmy G right there, and, they're still trying their hardest. Look, we won the rest of the games with Jimmy G.
That's right. And some good teams,
too. Yeah, some good teams. So I imagine if we would have had Jimmy G in the beginning, on the last game that we had with the Rams, they would not been putting their backups. They would started because we would have been fighting for number one, for number one spot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They would have had to play their starters because, And we would have beat Washington. Let's see who else we would have beat. We would have definitely beat, what's that team? Not Baltimore.
And we would have been to the Super Bowl playing Tom Brady. We would have beaten Tom Brady, too.
Can you imagine the Super Bowl the first year Jimmy G leaves? But he left too late. We needed to have him during preseason, though. I'm not real sure. Although, yeah, you need more of the rehearsed plays to get you through the season. He did that with the last 6 games, but he needed an entire book to go the whole season. But he might have learned it too.
Yeah. Oh, he's a fast learner, and the thing I see that even though he made a couple mistakes and what he did, he told his offense, you know what, we're staying a couple more minutes, and we're gonna get this right. And that's what a leader does right there.
Yeah.
When a leader sees that they have issues,
straighten them out.
They try to make things better.
Reassure.
So we're going to have some good defense, and we're going to have some good offense.
Oh.
Because
And
if our
fiery
offense
leaders
is
on
giving,
both sides. Yes, indeed. Richard
Yep.
Sherman on one side, G on the other. That's a lot of push. Man.
yeah, if they're giving Jimmy G a hard time, imagine other teams. They're gonna wish that. Okay, we don't want to play them. Can we go home? Get my backup.
That's it, Bethel. I mean, can you see other quarterbacks, especially? I already pictured Jared Goff trying to see through all those trees to find his target. And all of a sudden looks up, hey, Jared, remember me? Boom! DeForest Buckner from Oregon. How you doing, man? Let me help you out.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good season. We're gonna have a great season. Jimmy G and our team are gonna break some records this year.
And you know this.
And yeah, everybody knows this, but I don't know why they want to, put us down here and, make, possibly that, we're not gonna do great.
No, you know what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that we haven't played together long enough. It's kind of natural for them to act like that. They got to be careful of what they say, right? Because if we win a bunch of games, it's okay. But if they say good things and we lose, it makes them look bad. Like the Giants last year. Everybody thought the Giants were going to be contenders last year. $200 million worth of defense.
They always say that, in history, that, once a contender wins, next year they're no good. Next year they don't do anything big because a lot of teams, they change up a lot of stuff and
lose people too.
That's their downfall. Yeah, they lose people. And that's what's gonna happen with the Rams. Because they're not gonna have enough money to pay anybody.
And the Raiders are a great example too. Remember them from year before last? Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I remember everybody was talking about, Raiders are gonna go to Super Bowl. Dallas Cowboys are gonna go to Super Bowl. And what happened to both of them? They didn't even make it to the playoffs.
How about the Atlanta Falcons?
What happened to your
They
big
got the
team?
one round. But you're right. It's hard to come back 2 years in a row. Certain organizations can do it, like the Patriots. Who else is pretty consistent as having back-to-back good years? That's about it, actually. The Steelers came down off their horse. Hey, Bethel, you pointed out something so true. It is Packers fell down. It's hard.
Yeah. So, it's unless you have those leaders that are gonna let you go in and do your stuff every time, you're not gonna do shit the next year. if you don't keep on trying, if you don't keep it up.
And especially if you went out bad, if you got embarrassed or something weird happened and you got taken out of the series or of the playoff run, it doesn't wear off. The Atlanta Falcons lost the Super Bowl. They were not very serious last year. They didn't look really tough at all. Certain games, but for the most part, they were beatable. Raiders, as you know, beatable. Look what happened to Tom Brady and his guys. They were okay last year, but they weren't dominating. Schedule was weak.
Yeah, but if you look at everything, when Tom Brady was out, look at who covered his butt. Jimmy G did. If Jimmy G wasn't in those games, then they would have had more losses because he wasn't there to back them up.
Actually, that was year before last. Last year, Brady
that
stayed.
was year before. But.
Yeah. So, and they won that year. So, you're right. Rams think they can come running back in there. We got the Comic Sue. We got Barkers over here. Okay, we're going to get Aaron Donald later. We got Akeem Talib over here. We got Marcus Peters over here. We are Super Bowl bound.
I forgot who was it that one of the Rams players got lost going to the stadium.
That was Marcus Peters. He came in.
I'm like, okay, you're going to that new Rams, possibly place, and you don't know where you're going.
Listen, Bethel, there's signs. Every stadium in the nation, there are signs up and down the freeway telling you where the stadium is. Yeah. Get out of here with that. I got lost. Oh, I'd have fined his Bethel. I'd have charged him a $2,000 or $3,000 just for the lie he told. Oh my God! Tell you what, hey, we got to go though, Bethel. Let me. If you get some time, come on in tomorrow, will you?
All right. Nice talking to you.
Always.
And always know that, me, the first team I ever, was the 49ers, and I'm always going to be a 49ers no matter what.
Yeah,
Because,
good, because that makes
if you
Razor
love
mad.
a team, you always keep your team. You don't be going to other teams. You keep them.
Yeah.
Because I know I have different teams on, I'm a big Chicago Bulls fan,
Yeah.
and, I got the jerseys. I even still got some of their jerseys. And a lot of people were talking shit and I'm still a Bulls fan. I went to go watch them this year, even though, they didn't, win. But, that's still my team. And I went to go see a lot of games. I went to go see the Dodgers play.
Yeah, I know.
It was a fun game.
Right.
So, even though you have different teams, you always, they do
You
bad,
got to
they
stay
do
with the
good.
way you go to.
You
All right,
always-
Bethel. We
you always
got to
have
get
to
some.
stay
We
with
got to
your
get a few
team.
more folks in. Let me. Okay.
right.
Okay.
Leave a like to Rumble Sports because that's the best sports on YouTube. And go Niners!
Yeah.
And,
Thanks, Bethel.
yeah. No problem, Rumble.
Hey,
We
fam.
love what you do. And
Thanks,
keep up the
fam.
good work.
Ben, thank you. Be looking for you later. All right.
All right.
And on the phone. All right. It's where were we? It's Nicholas again. Nicholas Pussatari. And did you forget about Hoyer dropping 39 on the Rams? I will never forget about Hoyer dropping 39 on the Rams. And also, I won't ever forget how we lost that game. That was supposed to be a sweep. And we would have been the only team in the NFL that swept that overrated doofus team. All it takes was a referee to not determine the game. Refs should never get in determined games at the end like that. I mean, in the NBA, they don't do it. If they see an obvious foul coming down and there's about 3 seconds left, they won't call it. So, that's why I was so mad about that. Say, man, refs, stay out the way. That call was way questionable. Even some of the NFL guys they have up in the booth, the guys that have been reffing for a long time. What's his name? Anyway, he said he thought that was just a ridiculous call and you just don't get involved. If anything's questionable at that point, you stay out of it. We'd have kicked that field goal. Guaranteed. Robbie Gould was not gonna miss that. And the Rams' ass would have been canned. Swept. Damn it. Anyway. I was just kidding. This is, I can't zoom in. It says meeting ID not valid. Okay. Can you remember though? Refresh the app, and sometimes that's all it takes. All right. Make sure you go to today's post. Make sure it says today's post, which is of course June 18th. 49ers fan gathering. Can you give it a shot right now and see what happens? And we'll get you in here. Daniel Andre says 14-2. By the way, I want to apologize. Rudy's been thrown out. Also, my favorite guy. Yes. What's his name? Victor Bluefire? Yeah. Vicky, I'm sorry. Did they get rid of you again? Okay. Well, Victor, you have to learn to be polite. That's all I can tell you. They make the call. Where were we? That was Jeff Tan? William Roberts. Niner Empire family, 49ers are going to be one of the best offenses this season and seasons to come. Yes. Yes. Because they bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Okay. Jeff Tan. Can you sing? Do you believe in magic or in a young girl's heart? I gotta get the words to it though. I know the music and the melody though. Conroy Tyrone Aurelian. What up, man? And Romy saying, let's go Niner Empire. Screw the haters. Haters gonna hate. Keep the faith. Nicholas Pussy Terry says, don't forget, McKinnon did 31 on the bench. I thought he did 34. You know, because I think this Barkley did 30. Did he do 31? But I do know Jerick beat him. By the way, there she is. Let's see. Let me. I don't want to get this name wrong. Claretha. Is that Claretha? Did I get that right? Claretha Crib. All the way from Boston. Yes. We love you, Sports Talk. Oh, thank you so much, Claretha. Appreciate you. Really do. All the way from, and you know, whenever we get people that like the 49ers out there in hardcore Patriot country, boy, that's something to be excited about. I mean, you must be under a lot of pressure. Hey, Cynthia Marcus is right. Cynthia's, didn't we beat them at home? You know, we did. What I said was, we beat them once, and that was in 2012. We beat them at home that year, and they handed us our ass every year from 2013, after the Super Bowl year. They beat us up 2013 season, 2014, 2015, 2016. They beat us again last year. Do the math. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We've not beat that team in 5 years. 5 years we've been putting up with the Seahawks and coming in and taking it for granted. I bet they didn't even practice the week before they played the 49ers. Every year they play. Hey, we got a schedule. Niners next week. What? Coach, we get this week off? Do you need to ask? Of course you do. Listen, guys, get a lot of rest. Make sure you warm up or work out. And listen, guys, don't eat a lot of garbage. Get fat next week. I mean, it's the 49ers, but still, you guys coming in out of shape, they're going to beat you. The offensive, all it is, they don't have an offense anyway. So when Russell Wilson comes to play the 49ers, hey, guys, all right, you guys know what kind of situation I got here, so just find a way to get open out there. I'll find you. Wilson runs around for 15 minutes after the snap. Even the referees are standing on the sidelines. Hey, Russ, there's a time limit on this game, man. Hey, Frank Johansson, I'm trying to go week 2 versus Lions and going to be... That sentence is not complete. Frank, a little red check marks for incomplete sentences. No, you know what, that Lions game, I may be taking that too lightly. Let's wait to see. I don't think Matt Patricia is ready yet. I was watching some footage on them the other day. You know, that team is in worse shape than I thought. Patricia's actually out there teaching them basic football. Okay. Anyway. Ronbo, can you sing the club by 50 cents? Powder in the dub. See. And you know what? I'm going to get all these down. You know, I know there's 2 things that black men are supposed to be able to do, and play basketball and rap. With me, I'm a little weird. I ride horses, and I like to play golf. So anyway, I'll work on that, though. Hey, you know what? It's, got anything here? Are we gonna call it a night? Guys, hey, you know what? Tomorrow night, you know, you guys don't know, man. After those Hawks games, I really would be busted up. I would be in tears. But I couldn't stand it, man. 5 years. 5 years they owned our asses. Anyway, it's all over now. We have one of the worst weapons on our side. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, Red Go Radio fam. Just have a wonderful evening, will you please? Oh, and as Sheik points out, I seen you, Sheik. Please, don't forget to hit me some like. You know how much I love me some like. Until tomorrow, Niners! There's that dog again.